Are you faced with negative or unwanted situations you don't know what to do about? Do you have a situation in your life that's really bothering you and you want to turn it around, but it feels impossible? In this video, I'm going to give you the exact steps to turn any situation around, even if you tried other manifestation methods and they didn't work to fix this. Hello, my beautiful superheroes. Welcome back to my channel, the place where we make the impossible possible. If you're new here, hi. I'm Scarlett Grace. I'm a manifestation coach and I help people break through their limitations and manifest their heart's desires. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to turn any situation around, even if right now it feels impossible to change. Have you ever faced a situation where you feel that you're so far away from where you want to be that it's practically impossible to ever get what you want? This is what I'm going to show you how to fix today. If you have a situation like that, if you have a long-standing problem that you have tried with other manifestation methods to turn around and things never quite work out like you want them to, this is what you need. But before we jump into this, if you want to learn how to manifest any desire fast with the law of assumption and Neville Goddard's teachings, then start now by hitting the subscribe button and the bell icon so that you don't miss any video that could change your life. I also have several self-study courses to help you manifest, including a 21-day course on how to manifest your specific person. And if you need some extra help or my personal advice for your situation, coaching is open. You can find all the links in the description below. So let's talk about how to turn any situation around. The method that I'm going to show you today can be used by anybody for absolutely any kind of manifestation. But it will be especially useful if you happen to have something that you want, but you haven't been able to manifest it. If you have a problematic situation that you keep trying to fix and you can never truly manage to turn things around. Maybe it's a specific relationship that you want to fix and it's been months or years and it isn't where you want it to be. Despite imagining, despite affirming, despite watching thousands of manifestation videos and reading hundreds of books. Maybe it's your financial situation or your job situation that you want to change and you keep trying to fix it and somehow you end up in the same kind of problem over and over again. No matter what you do in the physical world, no matter what you try to manifest, it just never gets to where you want it to be. It may improve a little, but it never quite gets where you want it to be. And there's a reason for this. If you have tried manifesting with visualization, and for this particular desire, when you create an imaginal scene, no matter how perfect you make it, you just don't feel it. It doesn't feel like joy. It doesn't make you feel happy. It doesn't make you feel fulfilled. It just feels fake and it doesn't evoke any good emotions in you. There is a reason for this. Or if you've tried to manifest this desire with affirmations and you say your affirmations, but they just don't create the right feelings in you. Again, either they feel fake, so they create resistance, or you just feel nothing when you say them. And then you said, okay, I'm going to say them anyway, because if I keep saying them, it will eventually manifest, right? And you kept saying your affirmations multiple times a day, over and over and over for weeks and months, but nothing is shifting. There is a reason for that. And here's the reason. The reason is when there is a long-standing problem or when we are in a situation that is very, very far away from what we want to have, we have a lot of resistance. And that resistance doesn't allow you to even imagine what it would feel like to fully be in the wish fulfilled. In other words, you can imagine the perfect scenario, you just cannot emotionally connect to it. That's why when you're visualizing, it doesn't make you feel good like it's supposed to. Or when you're affirming, it doesn't make you feel good. This is the reason you feel like you're not making any progress when you're using visualization or when you're using affirmations. But there is actually an easy fix for this. There is a way to circumvent all those issues and all that resistance and all the limiting beliefs connected with that resistance and get to your desire. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do that and turn that situation around very, very fast. So the first step is, I want you to grab a piece of paper and a pen and I want you to write down all the complaints that you have. What is bothering you about the current situation? Write it all down. Put it all on paper. After you've done this, step number 2 is, I want you to read each statement to yourself and ask yourself, how does that make me feel? And write the emotion right next to each statement. Now, as you're doing step 1 and step 2, it's probably not going to feel very good, and that makes a ton of sense. You're connecting to your negative emotions about the negative situation, so it's not supposed to feel good. You're not supposed to make it sound better or deny the fact that you're sad or heartbroken or angry. Quite the opposite. We're trying to connect with those emotions because resistance is often caused by trying to deny our negative emotions, trying to pretend that we're happy about something so that we can manifest a better reality when we haven't actually expressed the negative emotions so that our body can process them and they can go away. So if while doing step 1 and step 2 you feel emotional, don't try to push it away. If you need to cry, you can cry. If you feel angry, then you can punch a pillow or scream into a pillow. Express your emotions, not towards another person. Don't go yelling at people or calling your ex and swearing at them or anything like that. But if there is a way for you to express your emotions safely so that you can get them out of your system, that is actually very good. That is a release, and it comes to the release of limiting beliefs too. Don't linger on the thoughts that created the emotions, so don't ruminate and start this negative story in your head about how everything is terrible and how you will never get what you want or anything like that. Just stop the moment you feel emotional and let yourself cry if you need to cry, or scream if you need to scream, without focusing on the thoughts that created the emotion. And when you feel it's over, you can move on to the next statement. On the other hand, if you do step 1 and step 2 and you feel the negative emotions and you can identify them, but you don't feel the need to stop and cry or scream into a pillow or anything like that, there's nothing wrong with you. You're doing everything fine. You can move on to step number 3. So in step number 3, what I want you to do is I want you to look at those emotions that you identified, those emotions that all those negative statements made you feel. And I want you to ask yourself, how do I actually want to feel? You see, every desire that we have, everything that we want to manifest, we want it because we believe that it is going to make us feel a specific way. It's not the thing itself that is important, it is how we think it is going to make us feel. So if you want a specific person and your ideal relationship with this person, you want this because you believe that it is going to make you feel a specific way. So what I want you to do is describe how you think this thing, if it came into your life right now, would make you feel. If it is a car, if it is money, if it is a job, if it is winning the lottery, if it is thicker hair, clearer skin, better health, weight loss, weight gain, whatever it is that you need. If you had it, how would it make you feel? And one of the reasons we did steps 1 and 2 to determine how the negative situation makes you feel is because sometimes when we're stuck in a negative situation for a long while, we cannot even connect to the emotion that we want to feel. We cannot identify it. So one easy way to fix this is, if you know the exact opposite emotion, you can just flip it and find the positive emotion. So if all those things that you listed make you feel angry, one easy way to start accessing the emotions that you want to feel when this problem is fixed is to ask, what would be the opposite of angry? Maybe it's calm and content, so let's go with that. Or maybe the negative situation is making you feel unloved, unworthy, without any value. So what is the opposite of that? You want to feel loved. You want to feel that you have value. You may want to feel validated. You may want to feel seen and appreciated for who you are. So if you're having trouble even figuring out how you want to feel by getting the thing that you want to manifest, use the negative emotions and ask yourself, what is the opposite of that? And come up with the opposite emotions to that negative emotion, and that's probably what you want to feel. So in step 3, I want you to list all those positive emotions that you would feel if you had your manifestation. Or, in other words, all those positive emotions that you want to feel, and that's why you want to manifest this thing. Because you feel that if it manifests, it will make you feel all those positive things. Once you have your list of emotions that you want to feel, you're ready to move to step number 4. In step number 4, I want you to find something in your life, either a current situation or something from your past even, that is completely unrelated to the desire that you want to manifest. That's important. It shouldn't be connected to what you're trying to manifest. but it should be something that makes you feel those same emotions. So let me give you a few examples because I know this sounds a bit confusing. Let's say that you want to manifest your ideal relationship with a specific person, and this has been the problematic situation that you haven't been able to shift all this time. And you have identified that you want to manifest this because you believe that when you manifest it, you will feel loved and validated and feel important. So you look through your life to find something, either a person or a situation or even something from your past that made you feel all those feelings. And you realize that, hey, my dog makes me feel like that. When I am with my dog, I feel very, very loved. I am very important to my dog. The moment I walk through the door, my dog is there to greet me and he acts as if he hasn't seen me in years. Even though I walked to go to the store 10 minutes ago, so it's only been 10 minutes, but my dog is acting like I'm the most important thing that ever happened to him. And it's amazing that I'm back. Wow, I'm very important to my dog and he loves me so very much. And I feel so loved and so valued when I am with my dog. Now, this is a completely unrelated situation to your love life. We're not looking for something related. Remember, we're looking for something that just gives you the same emotions. And it doesn't even have to be perfect. So it doesn't have to be all the emotions on the list. If you can isolate one or two emotions that are the main ones, like I mainly want to feel that I'm important, that I matter, and I'm loved, the dog example could be perfect. Or maybe you want to manifest money because you're in debt and you want to live a comfortable life and you have identified that what you want to feel is safety and security when it comes to your finances. So ask yourself, what is something that makes me feel safe and secure? Maybe it's a specific memory, maybe it's a specific activity. So maybe you feel very safe and secure when you're at home, under your blanket, and you're very comfortable and you're not sleeping yet, but you feel very, very relaxed and it's raining outside and you feel so safe and secure under your blanket on the couch. And this is what makes you feel safety and security. So what I want you to do is I want you to focus on that thing that you find, that memory, that person, that pet, that situation, that talent, that occasion that has the same feelings with the ones that you want to feel from manifesting your desire. I want you to focus on it for a little bit so that you can connect with those feelings. Forget about what you want to manifest. This is not about it. This is about connecting with a feeling. We're not going to visualize what you want to manifest. We're not going to affirm. We're not going to do anything about it because when you focus on it, you get resistance and you cannot connect with the feelings. But here's the thing. Feeling is the secret. So if you actually connect with the feeling, even if you're not thinking about the thing that you want to manifest, you're actually bringing that thing into your reality because the feelings match. You want to feel secure financially. If you focus on feeling secure without thinking about your finances, you're going to manifest a life where you feel secure, including your finances. If you focus on feeling loved and valued and appreciated, you're going to turn the situation around with your specific person, even if you're not actively thinking about your specific person, even if you're not visualizing having the life you want with your specific person, even if you don't affirm, because the feeling matches. Once you've done that for a few minutes and you have connected to the feelings that you want to feel, you're ready for the last step. In the last step, drop any visuals that have to do with the original memory and just keep the feeling. Keep experiencing the feeling. And you can use phrases if you need to hold on to that feeling. So one example of this is very similar to Neville Goddard's "Isn't it wonderful" technique. So once you catch the feeling, you repeat to yourself every few moments, "Isn't it wonderful?" because it keeps your connection to that wonderful feeling. Or you can say, "Isn't that amazing?" My personal favorite way to use this, which is the most effective too, is to do it as you're drifting off to sleep. So you will want to do the first steps in advance and you use the memory or the situation in your life to connect to the feeling. You then drop the memory or the situation and just hold on to the feeling and you just bask in this beautiful feeling and allow yourself to drift into sleep. By doing this, you bypass all limiting beliefs, all resistance, and get straight to the shift in identity that will allow you to have what you want in your 3D reality. So try this and come back and let me know in the comments what you manifested. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon because I put out new videos every Sunday to help you manifest an amazing life.